And we're live.
Yeah, hello
Hello.
everyone. Hello everyone, and welcome to Grip Chat, your weekly podcast on everything disability. With me today we have our host Jonathan and
Hello.
David. Hello guys, how's it going?
Good.
How are you, David?
Good in yourself?
I'm good, I'm good. So today we're gonna be talking about the importance of giving young people platform to have their voices heard. So, Jonathan, can you talk more about that?
So yeah. So we're talking about young people. We're talking about people aged 18 to 25 or even 30.
Nice. So, is that what you classify as a young adult? So
Yeah,
people aged 18 to 25.
Or 30?
yeah.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. So, yeah, so David,
Yeah.
um, uh, do you have anybody in your family that's a young person with a disability?
Not that I know of. Well, do you consider me young? I don't know.
Well, you
I'm
do
not
look
in that age
young.
bracket.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So young people with disability these days are facing issues with like independence, having a voice, even identity, and society in general. For young people, at an individual level, the personal management of uncertainty and risk is experienced as a pressure to make choices in a context where traditional certainties and institutional supports are disappearing. What are your thoughts on that, Jonathan?
Well, as a young person, and with my work with physical disability Australia, I'm actually on the youth alliance committee. So I guess what we've experienced is people stereotypically assume disabled people are mainly in the older age group. And I guess we feel a bit overlooked. And also the issue of dependency
Yeah,
of us as children, children and adolescents. But I guess when we
yeah,
when we go into young adults,
yep.
we don't know how to assert our independence.
Exactly. That's yeah, true, Jonathan. it's important to teach young adults, especially young children with disability, the importance of being independent. So when they grow up, they're familiar with the concept of being independent. David, what are your thoughts?
I believe if they when you give them a bit of independence and responsibility, they learn how to get more. What do you call it?
More, it's
They
more about life skills. Yeah,
yeah, they got more life skills and they can fend for themselves more.
exactly. So yeah, you teach them at a young age how to be independent, how to think for
With
themselves,
with
how to
with
do the
with
necessary,
experience
necessary
with
life skills.
with experience comes responsibility.
Exactly, exactly. It's
And if
it's
they
very
learn that
important.
at a young age, they
Yep,
they will be. It's it's like throwing them in the deep end
yep.
and not learn how to swim.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good metaphor. It's all about identity development, isn't it? Developing
Yeah.
your identity, knowing who you are and where you stand in life. And it's
See,
important that they build on these skills to help them become strong individuals when they reach adulthood.
yeah, and also it's not just about getting their experience, but also being able to reach out to others and learn from
Yeah,
others.
yeah, exactly. I mean, young people have left the dependency of childhood, I guess, and adolescence, but have not yet undertaken the enduring responsibilities of being an adult.
See,
Um,
with 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 experience comes responsibility, and
exactly.
with experience, people can grow
Yes,
and
yes,
and
yep.
and if it's at least managed on and and sort of witnessed by others, we can teach them the way to do it better if there is anything wrong the way they're doing it. So we can
Yeah,
guide them and guard them.
it's yeah. It helps them. I guess
I guess we
learn.
can monitor the way they they actually on the platform. So we're not really throwing them into the deep
So,
end. We can
It's all
monitor.
a learning curve. It's important that as a young adult, you learn as you go. Like you said, David, and responsibility comes after. It's important that we teach young people how to be confident, how to be independent. Yeah. What are your thoughts, Jonathan, on identity development?
I guess from my perspective, uh, possibly I did share it is when you're young person with a disability, you're even more dependent on your parents' adult support workers and wife will thank for their help support when we talk about identity development. It's hard for people with disabilities to sometimes assert their sense of individuality. Yeah,
That's exactly right.
I just want to hear from both of you as people listening. What are all your experiences growing up with a disability? When you teach young adulthood, how did you cope with that transition?
Yes, for our viewers, just let us know how you cope with young adults with disabilities and their sense of individuality and giving them a sense of that independence and teaching them the life skills to help them grow into young, confident adults and deal with, I guess, the real world. But then, apart from the identity development, we got attitudes towards young people with disability, especially attitudes involving families as well as the community attitudes. So, David,
Yes.
what are your thoughts on the family attitude towards young people with disability? Now, families are role models for these young adults or young people with disability. Does the family play a very crucial role in the upbringing of young individuals?
Yes, it does. But
Yep.
they also got to understand the best way to actually guide them.
Mm.
No,
And
what
how's that? How would they guide them?
guide them
By being better, by the better role model.
by being better role models
Mm.
and by telling them right from wrong.
Yeah, teaching them all about morality and ethics and what is right, what is wrong.
See, some families, uh, all right, they can think it's something skewed, but if it's not, but by the person with the by the family member doing something funny, and it could be immoral. But you
Yeah,
don't want that to be shown outside.
yeah,
It
true,
can
true,
sort of make them feel embarrassed when they get a bit older.
true.
You
But
don't.
then with the family attitude, also comes community attitudes.
Yes.
So it's very important to, I guess, allow your young ones or young people with disability to put themselves out there in the community. Um, it's it's very important for them to build the confidence to be a part of the community. Don't
See,
you agree?
yeah, I do agree. See, if you
Mm,
show that it's unacceptable to do things at home,
mm, mm.
that are unacceptable outside, it'll be better
Yep.
than, because they'll be getting confused later on. If they think it's acceptable to do things at home, and it's not acceptable to do them outside, they'll still do the unacceptable stuff outside
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
that you allow them to do at home.
Yeah. So yeah. Now, thank you for joining us, Lisa. Yeah. No, it's always a great way to speak out, and thank you very much for joining us on the podcast. But moving on, yeah, it's important, like I said, to involve or I guess teach young adults how to be more confident within their community. Get them involved with like social activities, community activities, so that
So,
when they go to into adulthood. Yeah, thoughts, Jonathan?
Does that
so if we on that topic, can you share with people what are some resources and support with people may want to take advantage of?
Well, I guess the resource and support are there's many community organizations that can help young adults, young people with disability transition, make that transition much more easy. Um, you just gotta look for, do your research and see what's available out there. But we're just letting you know that there are organizations that can help, I guess, young adults with disability, become a part of the community, build on their life skills, just make them feel more confident with being
it'll
in the
help them
community.
build
David, yes.
confidence.
Anything you want to add, David?
It'll help them build confidence.
Yeah, yeah. It's all about building confidence. And yeah,
Build confidence and professionalism. Like,
yeah, exactly, exactly. It's just to make it smooth when they make that transition into adulthood. They don't want to be left like confused when they're introduced into the real world.
see,
Yep.
see, if you throw them into the deep end straight away, then they'll be making mistakes. But if they get to groups, and they'll be guided in a way to speak properly, not what not to say and what to say, and
Mm.
help them experience the
And
groups,
Yeah,
then,
John.
then they'll build confidence, and they'll build experience, and
Yeah.
they'll be guided in the right way.
Yeah, there's always that one-on-one support, but there's also the group support. People coming together and learning together, and I think that's a very useful way to help individuals, especially young adults, make that transition. What better way to do it than to join key groups? Look around your community, see what's available out there. Yeah, peer groups are often the way to go. Get them to communicate, get them to interact, get them involved out there in the community.
and if
Yep.
I hear your involved in a peer group. What you tell everyone about this, how people would benefit from joining and participating.
Yeah, so peer
See,
groups, peer groups, David, you can start us off. You've been in a lot of peer groups as well. How
yes,
does that make you feel?
it helps me be able to belong,
Yep, yep.
and through experiences, learning from other people's experiences, and you learn from your experience. It builds, I guess you could say, sort of confidence,
Yes,
and
yep.
and and it helps one mature.
Yeah, yeah, it does. It helps build on the maturity and it helps build, I guess, life skills as well as independence and
A
you get a
responsibility
lot
to
more information from
and
others that are
responsibility.
in your position. So young adults with disabilities can come together and discuss things that relate to the real world, and that will help make the transition a lot more smoother.
And helps you with responsibilities.
And
And
it helps build your responsibilities. Yes, yes, because when you become an adult, you're hit pretty hard with responsibilities. Let me tell you that.
yeah,
And so peer groups is like a sort of a guide on, and they're making, they're welcoming you in a way
they sort of
to
practicing you for
the
the
real
real world.
world. Yes, yeah, anything to add, David?
Huh?
Yes, I've been involved in lots of peer groups, and yes, like David said, it helps you become more confident. It helps build on your confidence to be in your community. It helps you connect with others, and it helps you build on your life skills. And you do make great friends along the way.
You learn from others, and others learn from you.
Exactly, exactly. It's all about providing information, support to each other. It's an
I,
awesome place. Yes, Jonathan, do you have anything to add?
and uh, personally, I'm involved with PVA and they have a youth alliance with I'm involved with helping running. And I guess like peer support groups, look, in these times where we can't physically gather, it's important to use technology like you, like cigar, even when we're here now on Facebook, it's not a substitute for real life, but at least we're being help connect to. So I just want to say if you're feeling isolated, please, as you said before, reach out because there's a world of other people and people who also feel lonely, who want to connect.
Exactly. You gotta remember that when we talk about young people with a disability, we are talking about like developing their identity because it is they are at that stage where they starting to develop their identity and start to realize who they are and what they stand for. It's also important to understand that the attitudes of others have an impact on these young people because we as adults gotta set role model. We gotta be a role model, set examples for these young people. So when they make that transition, it can be smooth. Also, you gotta know that there are resources and that support out there for the young people with a disability, such as free groups, community activities, even community organizations. You just got to do your research. And yes,
Also, what's good with it's also introducing people with disabilities to people to others that have no disabilities and don't see it usually,
yep,
to accept others and
yep.
to understand that there are people with disabilities.
And that's a
So,
very good point you make, David. It's all about connecting people with others. It's not all about people with disability, but also people that are able-bodied. It's important to understand that you gotta connect with everybody. We're not living in two separate worlds. We are living in that one world. And so, yeah, we all gotta connect.
and it's also given experience to people without disabilities to have people with disabilities in their life and to not judge them differently.
Yes, we gotta I guess avoid ableism
Yeah.
and just live in a peaceful world where we don't categorize or label others for what they are. And what better way to I guess teach that than to the young adults with the disability, so that when they do transition into adults, they start
But,
to familiarize the concept.
as being said, we're not here to tell people who are able to body is somehow their duty to hang out with disabled people. What we're here to do is give young people the disability with a disability the confidence and information to reach out and have a go.
Yeah,
Yes,
to give people confidence and to reach out and have a go.
exactly, and that's what it's all about: building the confidence. Yeah, just getting them involved in the community. That's where it all starts, and that will make that transition a lot more smoother with the resources, with the supports that are out there. So yeah,
And I feel we have another common probably our last for the episode because we're running.
yep. No, it's so good. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for commenting, and yeah, we're very glad you are part of the podcast.
And
Support us and ask
you,
questions if you got any. Yep.
and you are really big favor if you like what we do here, please share us and subscribe and don't forget we're also on YouTube. So if you can, please head over to our channel and your subscription would mean the world to us. But any final words or should we wrap this up?
If you got
Yeah.
any comments that you want, or any way we can improve our podcasts, please
Let us know.
give us know.
Yeah, and if you enjoy what you hear, if you enjoy our content, please feel free to share it across your social. And we look forward to delivering every week.
And also, if one of you has a topical 1 week would even like to join us as a guest, we're more than happy to have you. All you have to do is to comment below.
Good
Yeah,
stuff, good
all you need to
stuff.
do is comment below and let us know if you want to talk about anything or any topics.
Yeah, so before we wrap up, is there anything you want to add? Any key points people should take away?
Look,
David, anything you would like to add?
Well, building confidence is by experience,
Mm-mm.
and people with disability, if they give them experiences when they're younger, they will build confidence.
Yeah, so encourage young people with disabilities to be out there, to connect, to build that confidence, and to learn. So when they make that transition to adulthood, they have the confidence, the skill, and the knowledge to be able to, I guess, live a better life and become more independent in this decision making and in everyday life. Yeah, no, it's all good. Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone for joining us, and please
So yeah,
share.
Jonathan, yeah, you want to open up, Jonathan?
Just one thing before we go. If you have a physical disability and are interested in a group, I am involved with the PDA youth line, and it will be great if we could get you to join and maybe see you as you one day. That's
Okay, thank you very much, Jonathan.
so you've been watching or listening to Clip Chat, your weekly podcast on everything disability and join us next week for more Clip Chat. Share, like, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.
Right. Thank you, guys. See you
Thank
later.
you. Bye. See you next week.